Hi everybody, Linda Carroll here from my studio, Gather of Great Things. I hope you're all doing well, and today is another Magical Monday, and we are going to be working on a new collage. I've already looked for the items that I wanted to use. I had this woman on file and she was perfect. I love the lighting and everything. And I've had to change my lighting around a little bit. I hope this is bright enough on the video, because a lot of what I used is gloss paper and it was reflecting pretty badly with the light. So I hope this is bright enough for everyone to be able to see okay. But let me go through what I found, and then we can start putting this together. I'll tell you a little bit of a backstory of excuse me, why I decided to do this collage. Spring is here and at the beach, and I have been hearing a lot of wrens outside, and the wrens are one of my most favorite birds, and I especially like I call it a chortle that they make. And there was one yesterday sitting near the bird feeders, and she was just chortling away and just making a racket, which I love to hear them. And a lot of times they sit right outside my studio door and on the steps and sing their songs. So I decided I wanted to include wren in my collage today. And I also noticed this week that the dogwoods have come into bloom. And perchance I found this illustration of wrens on a dogwood branch. So that was absolutely perfect. So from there, I went through an old calendar and I found this tree, which I've had to kind of piece together to make it work. And I have the tree growing out of this beautiful, subtle landscape that my lady is holding in her hands. And below this landscape, underground, we can kind of see a cutaway of the roots. And on top of her head, I used the same material to create a nest for this little wren to rest in. And actually what this is, and I think, yeah, I have a larger picture that I tore out of a Southern Living magazine. It's okra shoestring fries. I love when I can repurpose something and create another object out of it. So I used this picture of okra shoestring fries to create the nest and the roots down below. I had some music notes that to me kind of represented the really quick chortle that the wren makes, and I kind of ran that through the background of the collage. And then I had my piece of landscape wasn't long enough to go across my entire page the way I wanted it to. So I had this circle with scallops cut out, and it looks like it was cut out of a oh goodness, her name just went right out of my head, but it looks like it's written in Latin, the Latin words for flowers. Edith Holden. I think it's out of an Edith Holden book. And then where I had to move her arms, I put text from book pages behind the arms, and I was going to try and match up her arms as much as I could. But to tell you the truth, I really liked seeing this little bit of text around the arms peeking through. So and you can see this bowl of dip I'm using as the moon up here. So that's where I found all of my images, and I've already pasted down this edge and this piece of landscape up at the top. So what I'm just going to be doing is gluing everything down in place. I used my, what are these? I can't even read the brand name. Moondial scissors to cut all of the material out, except for these really intricate cuts around the wrens and the dogwood. And I use these little tiny, I think they're a sewing scissor, but they're super sharp and can get into little tiny areas. So that's what I used. I love the magical feeling of this, and I hope that I gave the wren her due in this particular collage. So what I'm going to do is put some music on, and I'm going to go ahead and paste everything in place, and then we will go on from there. So I'm glad you're here, and I'm going to start collaging. Okay, everything is glued into place. I have a few more little pieces that I pulled. I have this stamp, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to use these or not. It will probably depend on if I like the edges or not, or if I feel like I need something else here, but that looks pretty good there. Anyway, I really like the magical feel of this dogwood branch winding around her arm, and also the disjointedness of her arms to the rest of her body. I could indeed leave the collage like this, and it would be a very traditional collage, and not do anything else with it. Or I can embellish it and, you know, make these pieces more my own, rather than totally borrowed from someone else. But I really love the way that this has flowed together. And it's, you know, it has the balance, it has a variety of different colors in here, although it's very subtle. And I think this woman looks very, very mysterious here in the background. And because she has this black skirt on, she just kind of disappears down into the underground. Persephone, which very well could be the harbinger of spring, that spring is coming, and she's very in touch with nature and the birds and the flowers and the trees. I think, you know, it very well could be another personification of Persephone. But I think for today, I'm just going to leave my basic collage as it is and let it sit with me for a while. And then next time we get together, I will start doing the embellishment if I indeed decide that is what I want to do. So I hope you enjoyed this. I really like this a little bit of a change from the Persephone that I did last week, and I hope that you'll go on and do your own Bringer of Spring collage and have fun searching for the different elements to use. I haven't gotten my collage sheets up on my Etsy shop yet, but I am working on that. So for now, look for things that you can transform into something else. This definitely will need some embellishment to make it more look like sticks rather than okra fries. But I hope you did enjoy watching me put this together, and I'm going to go spend some time with my husband, and I promised to take a walk with him today. So I hope that you'll join me next time. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm working towards 1,000 subscribers. I'm over 900 currently. So please share this with your friends, and make a comment if you'd like. And a thumbs up is always helpful. So I wish you many blessings, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.